Are you are you planning to get married? Congratulations. Or are you one step further and you are thinking about getting children? Fantastic. You are probably deeply in love and you really believe and you dream that the two of you, you and your partner, you are going to stay together and live together until the end of your life. And I really hope so. But maybe in the back of your mind there is this small little doubt, and now you want to know a little bit more for sure whether you and your partner are indeed made for each other so that you can really live long and happily ever after. Then this is the video for you, because in this video I explain you the two most important things that you must check before you enter into this long-term relationship, which can help you ascertain but also ensure that indeed the two of you are going to be able to live long time together. Please keep watching. The first thing that is important if you want a long-term relationship is that you must have a full understanding, first of all, of your own psychology, and second of all, you must understand fully about the psychology of your partner, and ideally these two psychologies must have a good match. As you know, when we are young, when we are growing up, it takes like 20, 30, sometimes even more years to learn about yourself, to struggle with yourself, to learn about your psychology, to learn to understand why you are who you are, why you do the things that you do, why do you always react the way you do. And by the time you get married, it is important that you have dealt or are aware of most of your psychological issues, because the remaining part, when you get into a marriage relationship, it is coming under a pressure cooker. And now you are not dealing only with your own psychological issues, but you're also dealing with the psychological issues of your partner. When I talk about this ideal match of personality types, of characteristics, I do not mean that you have to be the same, because if you have the same personality type, it is absolutely not going to work, your relationship. You need to be different. Everyone knows opposites attract, especially if you're looking for a short-term relationship when you are young. Opposites are important. It is good to be in a relationship with someone who is totally different. You learn a lot, you have a lot of fun, but often after 1, 2, 3 years you start to see if the differences are too big. You start to see more and more of the differences between you. You start to get more and more irritated. There's more and more arguments, with the risk of an eventual breakup. So you need to be different, but these personality types, they need to match. Now, in order to understand more about your own psychology, but also to make this perfect match, I advise you to use a wonderful and easy tool which you can find on the internet, and that tool is called the Personality Assessment of Myers-Briggs. So you can find it all over the internet. When you go there, you have to answer like 30, 40 questions in 20 minutes. And after answering these questions, this tool gives you your personality type. And it is really super accurate. It is very interesting when you check out all the characteristics of that certain personality type. Super interesting. All of a sudden you really learn much more about you. You really see all the things. You look at it in the mirror, you see all kind of things. Now you understand all of a sudden why you do the things that you always do. Very interesting, but for the purpose of this video, more interesting is that you also can see the personality types, 1 or 2 only, which are matching perfect to you. In my case, I am an INFP. The I stands for introvert, the N for intuition, the F for feeling, and the P for perception. And my personality type only matches good with 2 other personality types, and one of them is an ENFJ, with the E stands for more extrovert, the N and the P are what I have, intuition and feeling, and the J stands for judging. So that is my perfect match, and I talk out of experience. I'm married already for many years, and I'm happy in my relationship, and I really believe this relationship is going to last until the end of our lives. Anyway, that is what I wanted to advise you. Check out for yourself your psychology. And now I want to get to the second most important thing, which is important if you are serious in wanting to have a long-term relationship. What do the two of you have to do? Keep watching. The second most important thing in ensuring that you and your partner are going to have this long-term relationship really until the last day of your lives is that you and your partner, both of you, you must accept that life is no longer about you. It sounds quite negative, but it is not negative. We are all egoistic driven persons. Even entering into a love relationship is often driven by egoistic motives, which is good, which is not bad. But if you start with relationship, it is really a different phase in your life. Many people think that entering into if marriage, for example, or getting children, it is just an add-on to your existing life. You are having fun, you're having career, you're earning money, you go on holiday, you're enjoying your life, and now in addition to all that enjoyment you also take a child, for example. However, based on own experience, I stress to you, when you get into a marriage relationship, and definitely when you get children, it is a complete different phase of your life which is starting, and this phase is an enjoyable phase. It also puts a lot of extra challenges and pressure on your relationship, but it is really very important to realize, accept and understand, from now on my life is no longer about me. It is, when you marry, it is really about your wife. And when you get a child, there can be no discussion anymore. Forget about all your egoistic things, of all the things that you still want to do in life. Everything from now on, it is all about the child. If you understand and accept that truly in the bottom of your heart, and also your partner truly understands and accepts that, then I guarantee you the two of you are going to live happily, long time, happily ever after. And I wish the two of you all the best in the world, and I thank you for watching this video. Thank you.